Yeah, wonderful. Hello, my name's Alison Jose and I'm from the Circular Centre. And let me just, oh, why is it not sharing?
Probably have to just click on the window that your slides are in.
Okay. So the problem is, at last official count, Australia recycles 88,000 tonnes of clothing per year. However, a staggering 679,000 tonnes of textile waste goes to landfill. Of course, that's not all clothing. That is also made up of commercial textile waste as well. But this sits in landfill for up to 200 years, causing massive amounts of carbon emissions and methane that are both contributing to climate change. The plastic microfibers from synthetic clothing like polyester and nylons in swimwear, uniforms, fashion and activewear end up in the soil, waterways, ocean, sea life, and of course impact on human and environmental health. An estimated 1.7 million tonnes of microfibers are released into the ocean each year, making it the single largest contributor to watershed plastic pollution and one of the most prevalent forms of plastic we have in the ocean. And also when we collect and send clothing overseas, which is currently the model in Australia, aside from mine, we are also not only diverting the problem, but adding even more carbon emissions through shipping and still ultimately ending up in landfill. So I created the Circular Textile Waste Service to collect and divert textiles from landfill, incineration, and also sending offshore so we can mitigate the carbon and the pollution. We can minimize the impact of synthetic fabrics and microfiber shedding, but I also will ensure that it's not going to go back into the fashion supply chain where it continues to shed. We reuse, redesign, recycle, and ultimately repurpose this valuable resource using circular design streams located in Australia. I have 15 circular streams that includes world first developments, turning 100% textile waste into high value, safe products used in the auto, architectural, building and interiors industries. And it's also a goal to work towards a financially sustainable solution for textile waste. We create circular economy, industry, employment and training opportunities, and especially focusing on Australian disability enterprises. And I've partnered with Viability, which is Australia's peak body working with disability enterprises. It's also to combine human-centred design and smart tech, and I'm actually currently working with Queensland University of Technology to implement robotic arms that help with removing buttons and zippers and the other trims. I also wholesale 500 sustainable textiles and promote the reuse, redesign and recycling through existing services like local charities, because this waste service really is about attaching on to the end of the recycling process. Through councils like Canterbury Bankstown, we can collect these resources through a pickup or drop-off service, plus also work with local commercial operators. We can do the repurpose through the traditional bins, which is, I understand, is the biggest and best method that people actually understand of how and where to put their waste, but it's also a great opportunity to do education on the circular economy through those bins. We also work with Recycle Smart and they do a pickup service, or also do the mega bin system through major locations, including depots, or even just, quarterly pickup systems that we can promote. This is a schematic that is quite detailed, and I can send this to everybody. It's on our website, of the different streams that I use. And I'll just quickly talk through some of those. The two main streams we have is actually to repurpose, including the very difficult items, which is bras, undies, socks, mixed blends, wool and cotton. Our other stream is actually called circular denim. So we actually pick up everything, including the good, bad, and the ugly. I've partnered with General Pants now. We are reenacting their denim amnesty, and I've created a competition that will have annual rollout using both the circular denim and also general pants denim amnesty take back. That's with 2 Sydney TAFE courses and also UTS, and so that's to educate on how to redesign through denim. I currently have this system with Mossman Council, and this is a little how-to video that we've created.
Alison, you've got about 30 seconds, so maybe fast forward to the good bit. So Alison, we're not getting the audio on this video, so you might just want to narrate what's happening.
This is the Mayor of Mossman saying that it's a very innovative and welcome the opportunity to increase recycling across the entire municipality. So this is actually Recycle Smart's app. And this is some footage from our disability enterprise that we work with. So this is us sorting. Took us 8 weeks actually to train our staff. The good clothing that Recycle Smart pick up is actually going to Vinnie's. And then the residents put it out the front, and Recycle Smart will pick it up along with a number of other items, e-waste, soft plastic, etc. So this is working with our disability enterprise partners, and as you can see, they're doing lots of sharp objects. So that's why it's great to work with QUT. This is part of the wool filters that we'll be turning in, 100% wool. And this is the synthetic fibers. So this is ultimately will be turned into the carpet, underlay, furniture, acoustic panels.
Okay, Alison, I'm going to call time on you there. Thank you for this. It's great to see those products that came out of it. Judges, we've got 3 minutes for comments and questions, so that's probably 2 questions if you want to jump in when you're ready.
Hello. Any question?
Hi there. Yes.
Hi.
Thank you very much for your pitch. Really well done. I was just wondering, because we know all the things you do, and now with the video, it was really quick for us to see what are the actual materials that you create at the end of all this process. Could you be more? Could you explain better how the process is? So what you are offering is like, yeah, I can choose. You can do the pick up, or I can do the drop off of my clothing in the bin. So you are proposing to have more bins related to with information about circular economy, and then those textiles that are in those bins will go. Do you have a fabric, or you
can
people?
So
how does that work?
Yeah, so how it's actually rolled out to communities, it's the choice of council, or they could do all of the above. So it is through the public bin system. You could have that, which is a 2-bin system for repurpose and circular denim next door to each other. Or you could use Recycle Smart, which is the app that the residents would download and arrange to have a pickup, and everything is all put in together. Or the third initiative, which is to have like a drop-off system, say quarterly, so everyone keeps all of their waste and doesn't put it in the garbage bin, and then we'll have a regular drop-off service. It can be as regular or irregular as you like. Once it's been picked up, it then gets dropped off to the local disability enterprise, where we sort and then go through to the dismantling.
Disability enterprise, so you want a few of them, or you partner with them? I'm not clear about that, and I'm not.
I work with Viability. So I've created a policy and procedure manual, which means that we actually can deliver this in any appropriate disability enterprise. The goal is always to keep our carbon footprint down, so it'll be the most appropriate local disability enterprise, so we can actually train the staff to do what we're currently doing at Achieve Australia in Newington. And it seems complicated. However, you know, really is just imagine we're taking clothes, we're sorting, we're disassembling, and it goes through 15 different supply chains. So once it's rebaled, it goes out through the entire system. The other bit that I didn't get to is that
economically viable. How is that in terms of how do you make money? How those people that work in a disability enterprise are getting paid? How does that
Yeah, I've modeled this on NDIS. And so it actually is where we work with each of the disability enterprise. And so they, in fact, do get their funding through 3 different sources. So that is the first of the